What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, I want to talk about XRP because if you don't know, XRP is definitely in the middle of seeing some decent sized growth here. And the reason why it's seeing decent sized growth is probably not news to everyone, but maybe news to some people. And we talked about it over these last couple of days because we've seen a level of growth where I just read a comment that I responded to where they were like, it seems like you're bragging in this video. Are you bragging? And I was like, a little bit. I mean, I am. If I see something that plays out the way that I believe it's going to play out, yeah, I'll brag a little bit. But I'm not going to, as Dane Cook would say, braggadocious, right? I don't want to be braggadocious. But I am bragging a little bit about it, but I'm not trying to rub it in anybody's face to say like, oh, well, you should have bought at these levels or whatever. It's just I always like to, if you are right, feel free to tell people that you are right about that situation. And that's what I do, tastefully, of course, right? Maybe I didn't do it fully tastefully that video, but tastefully. But it's great to see the level of growth, right? From a level of 40 cents or sub 40 cents up to where we are today and where we got to a high point. It's been phenomenal movement. It's been great to see. Now, where is that coming from? We're going to talk about that in this video. Guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. And if you guys want to check out any of the links down below, feel free to check out those links. It does help out the channel. Helps out growth, helps out everything. I have a link for Twitter, a link for Patreon. If you guys want to sign up for Margex, feel free to sign up for Margex. I've been having a lot of success with Margex. I know some people have a problem with leverage trading because leverage trading can definitely be very, very risky to where you're not only investing in the position outright and believing in the position altogether, you're investing into that play and saying, I bet it's going to make this move, and you're using somebody else's money to do so. So it is a little bit risky, but like I said, I've been having a major amount of success with leverage trading, as you can see here. I'm up 200, 100, 500, whatever amounts of dollars as well as percent that I'm up on some of these plays because I'm able to invest the right way. Now, it is very, very risky, so make sure you guys kind of know what you're doing. And if you're going to test the markets to figure out what you're doing, use a very, very low amount of money. But it is something that can make you a ton off of a very small investment if you know what you're doing. You don't have to start with $25,000 like you do in day trading. You don't have to start with thousands of dollars if you were buying, cryptocurrency outright. You can start with $20 and turn it into so much. This position right here, XRP, I started with $21. I took my initial investment already. I took $21 plus another $26, I believe. Yeah, $26 at 47 in profit. So now I'm sitting on $243 worth of a gain. I turned $21 into over $280. I mean, that's phenomenal. Almost $300 altogether by investing $21 here. So if you're doing it the right way and understand crypto market a lot more and how to invest in crypto or how to read, charts, you can make so much money out of it. You have to be disciplined because sometimes you're wrong. There are a lot of times I'm wrong. I accept when I'm wrong, move on, go to the next trade. That's how you have to do it. And if you don't, and you get kind of butthurt about it, then you end up losing a lot of money. So anyways, feel free to check that out. Don't want to talk your ear off about Margex, but it is a phenomenal platform. Anyways, XRP stands at about 57 cents. It is at a loss today. We're seeing it drop today by 6.4% in the last 24 hours. If we're talking about the true 24-hour cutoff, my crypto balance is still up from where I invested in at, but seeing it a lot lower than where it was at the high point. But either way, it's great to see that level of growth. When you do see that growth, you're going to see a pullback. That's how investing works, right? People tend to take profit. I said people tend to take profit when it gets to, a high level, right? It gets to 60, 63 cents, a previous all-time, or not previous all-time high, but previous high point. Of course, you're going to see people that take profit in that position. And vice versa. If you see it go to a very low point, you're going to see a lot of people decide to invest because it's a buying opportunity, right? So that's where things stand. But there's a reason why it did pick up. We're currently at a $32 billion market cap with $3.4 billion worth of volume. Now let's get into that other information, right? We look at XRP, and the reason why we're seeing all of this movement in the last couple of days is because of rumors, right? Ripple settlement rumors ignite XRP surge, which XRP increased by like 45% overall. It pushed to a way high figure. Yesterday, it ended up increasing quite a bit as well. I made some money off of that as it was pushing up. I also made a little bit of money as it was pulling back down, but it definitely made a huge move. Even on the 16th, it increased by about 7.89% is what they said. The closing price, which you can define when closing is, was about 58 cents. If we scroll down here just to get a little bit more information on that speculation about the SEC versus Ripple case settlement boosted demand for XRP on Friday, July the 12th. News of the SEC scheduling a closed meeting at their headquarters in Washington fueled excitement about a possible settlement. It doesn't mean that there is a settlement, it means that there's a possible settlement that's there. Now, according to the meeting agenda, items for discussion include settlement, enforcement proceedings, and resolution to litigation claims, meaning that they're looking to end everything. But they've had this happen before. You can recall that in November, which was however many months ago, right? It seems like it was almost a full year ago. November 9th was like a significant day. And it was supposed to be when there was a settlement, but it ended up being that I guess settlement fell through. The SEC pulled their settlement as Ripple was going to probably agree to it. They pulled it, which made Ripple mad, and you saw the CEO come out immediately, like on that day, like, look, you know what, we're ready to take this to the Supreme Court. Screw all this. We just want to see an ultimate win, and we're not even going to focus on any settlement. Obviously, we just want to see it end. It's a 4-year battle. We want to see it end. But it sucks to have it go this long and to not know any information on whether we are truly seeing a settlement. So a court verdict in the SEC versus Ripple case is imminent. Pro XRP lawyer Fred, I don't know how to say his last name, recently predicted a July verdict. Meanwhile, Ripple expects a ruling in the coming months. Judge Annalisa Torres will decide the penalty Ripple must pay for violating U.S. securities laws. In July 2023, Judge Torres ruled that Ripple breached the U.S. securities laws by selling unregistered XRP to institutional investors. Now, understand, don't get that misunderstood, that XRP also was labeled in July as not a security. It was just the sale to institutional investors. That was what is, unregistered there. So it's unregistered XRP. It's not an unregistered security overall. However, we understand the issues there. Now, I think when we look at this, there's obviously, positives that we can take from this, but it's all speculation. And that's why you see things pulling back without any type of confirmation on that news of exactly what's happening there, and if there is going to be a settlement and what the settlement numbers are going to be, and you'll see pushes and pulls based on what those numbers are. But ultimately, with an end in sight, a lot of people believe that it was going to be from July all the way to September to where we could see a possible settlement. I mean, we're getting close compared to where we were. Or we should see one by September, so it should happen before then. However, we also said that it should happen by the end of last year because we saw November as a major move or a major settlement date, and then we could see other things that come into play as we move along. We didn't see that. Cut to 9 months later, and we're still kind of in the same spot and battling back and forth. The only thing is that the SEC wanted $2 billion, and they're not getting $2 billion. But now it's still, the price is probably come up, like how much they're going to settle for. But as long as it's not, 700 million or 2 billion, I'm sure things are fine of that nature. But you also want some clarity as you are getting whatever settlement is, right? You need some clarity. And if we don't have clarity in the crypto market, we can't push forward with adoption if we don't know what's acceptable and what's not. Does that make sense? But good to see some movement. I'm happy with that movement. I would love to see a lot more. I would love to see a push to $1, but we know that's going to happen when you see an ultimate decision. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you guys want to check out any of the links for Patreon, for Twitter, for Margex, feel free to check that out at the top of the description. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.